Even as we head into the home stretch of a major election and a pair of political conventions that will amplify political differences, there's a group in Congress that's talking about civility and bipartisanship instead.
News 8 political reporter Rick Albin met with some of them today. Rick?
The group calls itself the Problem Solvers and is evenly divided, 25 Republicans, 25 Democrats, and two of those members from Michigan, Democrat Debbie Dingell and Republican Fred Upton, were in Grand Rapids today holding a virtual conversation on civility. Afterwards, I sat down with them and caucus co-chair Congressman Tom Reed of New York to talk about what the group has done and what they would like to achieve.
But one of the things that the problem solvers did, and we identified this early, how do we get through this partisan crap? We had to change the rules, and we did. Credit to the Democrats as well as the Republicans, but they were in the hot seat because they took the majority 2 years ago. They said, we're not going to vote for the speaker, and Republicans would have done the same thing, unless we change the rules to make this more bipartisanship.
What I really want to see is the restoration of relationships in the Congress, of people getting to know each other, to listening to each other. God gave us 2 ears and a mouth for a reason, and less talking for the cameras and more talking to learn from each other and different perspectives, and to actually have the kind of dialogue that you're supposed to have, that we used to have.
Apparently, the group is having some impact. The White House recently reached out to those 50 members to talk to them about finding some kind of a consensus on a new COVID stimulus relief package. Now, while we'll recap the Democratic convention and the Republican convention each Sunday, we're also going to insert a different kind of conversation, part of this conversation, for the next 2 weeks, Sunday morning at 10 o'clock on To the Point. Susan?